You will note how I put everything in rows, okay? And since we're Americans, read top to bottom, left to right, you can tell me which one you want me to make for you. How's that? Okay? So, as you see, I put everything together. Okay, I guess, no, I'm gonna save that one for Valentine's Day. So not that one. But any of the others, I wish, there. You want, see, so you'll say top row, third one, you know, whatever. Middle row, last one, and then I'm gonna put that on some cord or chain, whichever you prefer. But you gotta tell me, don't tell me I'm just gonna put it on cord because it's cheaper. Okay? So there you have it. Those are all mine that I'm gonna make. Oh, actually, yes, but just so you know, I will, never mind. Pick which one you want. And this is for my subscribers first. I will only charge you $10. And I can get another set of beads. Okay? So, yeah, just rewind. I gotta move on. Now, Mr. Cody, you will notice that I have numbered them. Can you see the numbers? Dang it. Means I gotta get really close. I hope the shadow don't cover it up. Sorry. Heidi, do you tend to treat your mates differently than you treat everybody else? We got into a interesting topic last night, Casey and I. So I want to ask you people, all you people who've been together for a short time, and then all you people who've been together for, you know, years. Some people, my girlfriend brought this up. She said, well, you know, he doesn't think that, what did she say? He doesn't think that he should treat me any differently than anybody else. And I said, well, if he doesn't treat you any differently, what's the use of being together? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I create my own happiness or unhappiness. But you know, when you say hurtful things, I'm going to take it in a hurtful way. Why would you you know, reboot the computer in the middle of a program? Or, I don't know, I can't think of a really good example because I haven't been there yet. But she brought it up, and I hope I don't have to go there. And I'm like, what do you, of course you should. I mean, I know I create my own happiness or unhappiness. And if you say something to me and I take it the wrong way, well, that's my fault regardless. And even if my mate said something the wrong way, and as a joke, and I took it serious, that's, you know, that's my bad. But I'm talking about more deep stuff, like, I don't know, your vows. It's a good example, I guess. Your vows. Do you take your vows seriously? Whatever that was, 20-something years ago, you know? Hi. I know. She just told me. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to tell her that. Because that person was all in a good mood and everything. Okay. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, wait, you... No, not yet. Okay. Okay, bye. So it got me thinking, and I'm like, if I loved everybody, and on some level, of course, we do love each other all the same, but having a mate, to me, should be of a higher authority, you know. I mean, because I love him differently than I love my mama, than I love you, than I love my sisters and brothers. But if I can't trust my mate to tell secrets to, I mean, some things you just can't tell anybody, you know, and you trust your mate for that. That's not the same. It's not the same, I take responsibility for my own feelings thing, you know, because when I tell you, you know, it hurts. That's not like that no more, or for a while or something. And you don't take that the wrong way. You just take it. You know, you just eat it, and life goes on. Hello.
A couple days ago, a package may have been delivered.
I don't know. I mean, I know we're human, and I know Jesus and Buddha and all them other people would probably say, love everybody the same and just have peace, da-da-da. Well, I'm working on the peace thing. But I still don't feel I'm going to treat my mate the same as I treat you, as I treat the person I just passed on the street that I don't know. Everybody's different, you know? And I don't trust the same, and I don't love the same, and I don't feel the same. Do you? Am I weird or something? You can tell me. I can handle it. I can handle the truth. So that really made me think, because he's a old, not Casey, but the situation. He's an old-fashioned Mexican, and I understand old-fashioned Mexicans from like Veracruz and places like that have a totally different mentality that I appreciate, because you know my two husbands were Latin, right? So I don't know. Do you feel you and your mate are different than you and everybody else? You know, just like, what did somebody tell me? I'm sorry. He doesn't feel like he should say, I'm sorry, because everybody says that, and after a while it doesn't mean anything. Well, you know what? Everybody says I love you, and after a while it doesn't mean anything either. So do you or don't you? You know? I don't love Casey the same way I love my mother that I love you. Anyway, so, you know, that I'm sorry thing is, again, you know, it's a right and a privilege when you know it's when somebody tells you, you really just shit all over my heart. That's time for it. I'm sorry. Let's see what we can do. And if it's just, you know, you stepped on my big toe, you know, that doesn't always value, and I'm sorry. Everything doesn't value, I'm sorry, especially from old-fashioned men that think it's a wuss to say, I'm sorry. You know? I don't get that. If you know it's going to make somebody feel better, and you're not just the girl next door, and what's the harm in just saying I'm sorry, if for no other reason, just to make the other person feel better? I mean, I'm here to make you happy, and I will do that any way I can, you know? I don't know. Is that silly? I mean, I'm going to tell you I'm sorry, you know, Casey, I didn't feel like, you know, having sex last night. Okay, that might not more than I'm sorry, but you know, I scratched your car, honey, and it's got a ding in it 2 inches. I'm really sorry that I messed up your Aston Martin with a big old huge scratch. You know, some things deserve an I'm sorry. And if I were in that situation, I would fully expect one. And to my sister girl, I am sorry for you that you are going through these times right now. You know, because I think times like that should just make us closer. Not, you know, leave the house and want to get a divorce. I already built up all this time and energy and trust and faith in you, and then you go shit all over my heart. What do you think? Come on, you can tell Big Mama the truth. I can take it. I can take it, people. Because, you know, I would hope that never happened to me, that there was something that really broke my heart. And I admit that. You got to tell somebody. I mean, you can't just sit there and say, he should know, or she should know. She broke my heart because, you know, that was my favorite car and she got a dent in it or whatever. You know, but your wedding vows, your vows, the promises that you make to each other, and if one broke it, is that worth saying I'm sorry for? I think so. I think so, because I'm not the girl next door. I'm not somebody you just bumped into walking in the intersection in the walkway. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I am the queen bee of your heart, and if I'm not, we can kick it like friends, you know? I miss my baby Ryan. He always did that, you know. Anyway, yeah, so what do you think? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, forget inquiring minds. I just care about myself. Tasha's mind wants to know. Okay, don't forget to answer both questions. Which jewelry do you want me to make for you? And as far as the glass pieces go, which number do you want to buy? These are not mine. These belong to Will B.